Hello, my beautiful people. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Depends where you are in the world. It's a bright, beautiful, slightly hot afternoon here, and the sun is shining. As you can see, I'm sitting in the sun because I don't use any extra lights or anything. So normally I just do my videos in the daylight. Um, and I like, natural things. Unless obviously if you're in the studio and then obviously you have to do it. So that is something different. But yes, I mean, nature is nature, and natural things are natural things, and they have their own beauty, which nothing can compete with. Anyway, so in my last two videos, I was thinking, what should I give? I mean, what should I call those videos? What should be the title? It's quite confusing, Keep talking, saying doctors, doctors, or hospitals, hospitals, hospitals. I don't know. I'll think about it. But anyway, this is like, it's not for trolling anybody or anything. But the thing is, because it happened recently, for me, it was an eye opener. I just felt like, my goodness me, where are we going with all this? See? And to be honest with you guys, I do respect doctors and hospitals and everything because obviously it's a great help, especially in the emergencies, when it comes to the conventional medicine and the modern medicine, then it's a great help, of course. But having said that, I mean, the doctors, and that is also overconfidence, because sometimes your um, doctor's overconfidence can actually take your confidence away. It can actually make you feel more vulnerable and scared, and probably that is not what the doctors are thinking now, because in the old days I remember my grandmother's doctor, and the doctors who I used to see as a child, they used to be quite reassuring, and not really in an artificial way. It's not like all is well and god forbid something is very very wrong, but no, but they used to tell you the truth, but they used to just mellow it down and also be a little supportive. Now the doctors being blunt and outspoken is actually, it can be quite damaging and dangerous for some patients, because not everybody has strong nerves like I do. I don't take their whatever they say, that's fine, it's okay, but I know there is a god, and he's all in charge. If doctors were all in charge of everything, they have learned about our body, human body. Yes, we respect their knowledge, we respect whatever they have learned, and with after experimenting and after doing the experiments on human animal testing and everything, and now human testing as well. This is like human testing, because obviously if this medicine is not working, do this one, or throw throw them under that machine or under that machine. They don't use the word throw, but they say, CT scan, another CT scan, another CT scan. How the body is suffering with that doesn't matter. It's okay. The same things that maybe a normal x-ray could do, but no, because the big machines are available, so let's just jump into the big things, big impressive drama, right? Not everybody gets impressed by that. Some people get scared. Some people actually feel like, what's going on here? Like I did. I didn't get scared, but I felt like this is getting so dangerous. It's a very dangerous game we're playing here, because we think we're playing big. No, not every big show is a successful show. Sometimes big shows can actually turn into a disaster. So sometimes it's nice to keep it nice, natural, and to minimal. Anyway, coming back to this, when the doctors talk about it, so I will believe the doctors are all in charge the day doctors stop dying. If the doctors don't die, I wish them all the best. I wish them a long life and health. What I'm saying is, if doctors were so much in control, then you will not see a doctor dying. So they're still normal human like us, like you and I, with a little bit of knowledge, obviously, that they have spent like 5, 6, 7 years, and they continue studying about it. So yes, we respect that. But that doesn't make them much different from us. They're still humans. They still make mistakes. But when they talk so with that false confidence, with that overconfidence, that actually can be very damaging for their patients. And that can also contribute in making wrong decisions for some people. Like 30 years ago, 25 years ago, almost 24 years ago, when that doctor, that consultant, that woman, overconfident woman, when she said to me, get the hysterectomy done because you don't need it. You don't need your uterus anymore. God saved me. Would I have decided to go for her with her decision. And she said, oh, because the fibroids can come and this can happen or that can happen, and the cancer can happen and that can happen. Anything can happen, guy. You can also die tomorrow, miss or mister, whoever you are. The death can be around the corner for anybody. So please, I mean, this kind of talk is not good for anybody, no matter how highly educated or informed you are, well informed you are. How informed can you be? If you were that informed, you would have stopped your death, first of all, your sickness, first of all. So basically the thing is, I mean, it gets really, really worrying when you look at their overconfidence. So thank God, God saved my very important organ because I did not go with her decision. And after 25 years, not saying a big thing, touch wood, thanks to God, alhamdulillah, mashallah, nothing happened. But she was ready to throw to get one organ out, which is an important organ. God is not giving you for anything for nothing. Everything has its own role in your body. And then unless good measurements have been taken, everything is being weighed properly, this decision should not even come anywhere near that, take this out. Now, this time, somebody was saying, oh, maybe, I don't know who they were talking about, but they were talking about somebody. And I said, well, how can you do that? She was talking to me and they were discussing. It's like, oh, gallstone. Somebody had a gallstone. And it's like, so take the gallstone out, the gallbladder out. So they might have the gallstone might get bigger. Might. Why are you so always, you think like you know the best? You don't know the best. You can never know the best. Like I said, if you knew the best, you would have saved yourself, first of all. You wouldn't die, you wouldn't get sick. But you can't do that. You're still dying. You're still getting sick. Doctors also get sick. They fall sick. They also die. So that means like there is still something which is not really knowing all. No. That is only God's role. Whatever you want to call him, God, Allah, whatever you believe in, superpower, universe, whatever you want to believe in. But there is a creator, there is a superpower, which you're not. So this time again, they were talking about this gallbladder taken out for somebody like it's nothing. So to save a little problem or to anticipate what can happen 10 years after after 10 years, you might not be alive to tell them what's happening as a doctor. After 10 years, that patient would have died of something else. I tell you, it's coming to 8 minutes, but I'll tell you very quickly, I'll tell you another story. My husband was all healthy, very perfectly healthy person, literally very healthy, ideally healthy person, right? And one day he comes to me and says, no, actually, it was a Valentine's Day. We went out for dinner. Then we were coming back. And then he stopped the car because we were on this side of the road and that side of the road. On the other side, he showed me the man on a wheelchair on the other side of the road. He said, I'll leave the car here. You sit in the car with the babies, with the children, and I'll come back quickly. And he crossed the roads and he went to the other side of the road. And he talked to that person. I saw him they're laughing and talking and all that. Then he came back. When we came home, he said to me, well, this guy's got, some disease and he's being given 3 months, that he will die after 3 months. Doctors have said that. I was like, doctors are not God. So I said the same thing, even then. He said, yeah, let's hope so. But, that's what is being told. And, I said, that's very sad. I hope he will recover. Hopefully he'll get better. So we were talking about it. Forget about 3 months. 1 month after that, my husband had a terrible, horrible, tragic accident and he died. Right? All healthy men died. And God bless that guy, whoever he was. For another 2 years, I was seeing him rolling his wheelchair on the roads. He was still in this world. God bless him with long life. What I'm saying is, you can go wrong. You will go wrong if you keep coming up with this overconfidence. I didn't like it when I was in the hospital, and because they were doing my blood tests after blood tests, so obviously my hemoglobin was perfectly fine, and suddenly it's going down. And then they said, oh, we'll do the blood transfusion. I was like, no ways. And she said, oh, do you want to come back like a like a paper and then have a blood transfusion? Overconfidence, scaring people. playing this fearful game. Don't do that. Don't scare people, because you're not there to scare them. You're there to comfort them. You're there to support them. You're there to give them some confidence. But you're playing a negative role by telling them that you're the God. Your news is the authentic news, the most authentic news. And not only that, but you're talking to somebody who is already in a vulnerable situation. You're talking to them in such a scary way. Is it a positive role? Do you really think you're playing a positive role as a doctor? Anyway, so I don't pay attention to these things, seriously. Because for me, I will leave this earth when my time is up, no matter what. No doctor would be able to save me, and no doctor is able to send me before the time. No doctor can do that. They can't even do that for themselves, you know. So how they can do it for me? They can't do anything for me. The only thing they could do is just be a little supportive, or just be a little more empathetic or sympathetic. Unfortunately, they're actually they've forgotten that as well. And again, I'm not generalizing it. Whoever doctors are doing it, it's not for them. It's the ones who are actually playing out of this, arrogance, playing God. You can never be God. Anyway, guys, I think this would be it. This can go on, seriously, because the thing is, there's so much more. We need to look at the things that needs improvement in a positive way. It's not to just complain about the things or to project the things in a negative way. No. When we talk about something that this is wrong, it's not always to troll somebody. It's actually to find the way how it can be improved and how it's affecting people in a negative way, and we should stop doing it. So I'm just trying to bring your attention to that. Whether you're a doctor, you're not a doctor, you're just a normal person, or you're a patient. So I'm just trying to give you this knowledge that doctors are fine. Respect your doctor, listen to them, but always remember there is a God. Okay? That will give you a lot more strength and support than you can imagine. Anyway, look after yourself, keep smiling, because life is so beautiful. I love you guys, and I'm gonna see you in my next video, inshallah.